Hi, it's Stacy from Families with Grace, and today I'm talking about growing through difficulties, how God has used my past struggles to grow and strengthen me. So, yesterday morning, I drove my kids to school so that my husband could sleep in a little bit. The last couple of nights have been his most comfortable nights of sleep, and being able to sleep in bed instead of on the couch since he fractured his ribs back in mid December. If the guy can finally get a chance to get good rest, I'm going to let him. So, as I was driving the kids to school, we were chatting. I told them that we might have to go to the store and figure out a new cell phone for me. It's been a while coming. We've seen it kind of progressing. My battery is slowly getting worse and worse. We've replaced it, and that really did not matter. We have tried most everything, but something in my chemistry is hard on phones. No joke, it is really crazy. Sunday night, my phone turned itself off sometime in the middle of the night while it was plugged in. I powered it up on Monday morning, and within a minute, the battery went from 100% to 94% and only continued down from there. Plus, it was slow to even come on to begin with. My daughter joked with me about what's up with me right now because my car is also broken down and unusable. We're working on that as well. It needs a repair my husband can do once he's back to normal and the weather cooperates. But it is also just an older car and time for us to upgrade to something newer. I told my kids that we'd figure it out. No worries. And you know what? I truly meant that. We will figure it out. We do not need to worry. As I was driving home, I thought about these things. I'm not all that excited to pay for a new cell phone or a new car. I know the other expenses our family has. However, I really am also not stressed, which is remarkable for me. I've come a long way from the person I was back when my husband and I were first married at 20 and 22. I remember a few times in our first few years of marriage, the unexpected expenses would come up and I'd just burst into tears. The difference between Stacy 20 years ago and Stacy now is a lot of living that's given me perspective. I've learned what really matters. Money, cars, and cell phones are not at the top of the list. I've had ups and downs. I've survived losses, heartaches, and health struggles. I've grown and matured. Even more importantly, I've grown in my faith. I have seen God provide a way for us time and again. My husband, who is our main source of income, was without a job for an entire year, and somehow that entire year we were able to continue paying our mortgage. We didn't come out completely unscathed, but we made it through. Whenever an unexpected bill came in, usually an unexpected income source arrived as well, and we were able to make it. Thankfully, we are not in that situation now. While there are other things I would rather spend the money on or even put it in our savings account, having a phone and car that work are necessary. Since we both work from home, my husband and I have had a little bit of leeway in getting a new car for me. We have a little bit of time. But we've also had to do some very intentional planning to make sure that everyone gets where they need to be. Add in that my husband sometimes has to go into his office that is an hour away, and we definitely need another vehicle for transporting our family. But we will make it. We will figure it out. I've been praying that God will guide us and lead us in making good choices for our family as we figure it all out. I'm praying that He opens and closes the right doors for us as we go along. I fully trust that He will. And I'm thankful I'm stronger. I can see how all the hard times I've been through have helped me to grow and mature in general and in my faith walk. I have survived when I thought I wouldn't make it. I've seen God show up every single time. He has never left me hanging. Feeling thankful for trials and hard times is not easy. Some of them I wish I could change. But I am thankful for the lessons learned and the way God has used them to grow me. Thanks.